Hi there. So I wanted to thank you guys for participating in What Architecture Have You Seen in person and that you loved. I had a really great time looking at all the work that you posted. Um, I've had some thoughts about this piece that I posted, thinking I'm hoping that the fires haven't engulfed it in any way. I mean, it is steel, so hopefully it's fine. But we've had such terrible fires up there, and I've had so many calls from outside of the area asking if California indeed is truly burning. And yes, yes, it is, but not everywhere. So hopefully you're safe and sound, and your loved ones are safe and sound. So I wanted to just say thank you for this particular grouping of images. I found it quite interesting, things I hadn't seen before, like this, and this, and let's see. And then I tried to post things for you guys to look at, like this bay lights. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the lights on this particular bay bridge, Leo Villarreal, light artist. This is an ongoing project and very interesting. So, in case you didn't know that what that was about, that's what it's about. And yeah, the Giant Stadium. Yeah, love it. Oh, and did I mention it is the home of the San Francisco Giants? Why, no, no, you didn't. And really? Anyway, so yeah, I'm a Giants fan. So there's something going on behind this, the Chase Center, where the Warriors are going to be housed. And then I posted a webcam here that you can go and visit if you're interested to see the progress on that piece of work. And then, of course, all the architecture in Vegas. A lot of things in Vegas to see. I had to go to Vegas just to see the architecture. I feel like it's Disneyland for big people in terms of like, New York and Paris and Vegas. And it's wonderful, really. I mean, it's interesting. And let's see, what else? This building, never have seen this building. University of San Diego campus. And the pool. The pool is fabulous. It's true. So this is the Hearst Castle. If you guys get a chance to take a drive up the coast and visit the Hearst Castle, it's decadent, it's over the top, and it is really worth seeing. And if you're lucky, you'll see some sort of wildlife running around like zebras out in the field. He had a whole zoo up there. Teotihuacan, the pyramids, there is going to be some information in the next chapter about that. Hopefully, you'll learn something. This, Lisbeth, I had to look it up for you, but I've included the Villa Court fountain information about this piece. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not on. Flatiron buildings, the Baptist Church in the Philippines, St. John the Baptist Church in Philippines. Never seen it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, and then a discussion a little bit about the Victorian era and St. Peter's Basilica. I included a link to the Giotto Scrivini Chapel, which has an amazing, beautiful blue ceiling, which is very reminiscent of that pool that we just saw in the Hearst Castle. So, okay, that's a little overview of that. I just wanted to talk about it briefly and say how wonderful it was to see that. And let's go to the chapter 15 through 20 that you have to do this week. Okay, so you are in the last couple weeks of this course, and in so doing, we are looking at a lot of chapters in the last few weeks. Okay, so this week it's chapters 15 through 20. And next week, 21 through 25. These are all in chronological order. And so you will be looking at art in chronological order. Many of these things you have seen before. That is not to say you should not watch them. You should. and in more detail. There's things like you had in your midterm about the Arnolfini portrait by Van Eyck that will give you a little more detail about his work and what he was thinking and all of the religious symbolism and iconography in that piece. You might have seen this video, but I posted it maybe again so that you know. All right, so we go from the earliest art to the Bronze Age, and with the Venus of Willendorf all the way through things that you like Hatshepsut's funeral temple, and then I just take you through chronologically all of these eras from classical and medieval. A lot of videos again, and each video is about a particular piece or a particular era, okay? And medieval, Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, how to recognize Italian art, Renaissance art, Botticelli, The School of Athens by Raphael, and here's the Van Eyck Arnolfini portrait, Baroque art. So a lot of information, and encourage you to watch all of that. Because you do not have any journals, nor do you have any practice tests, you have no reason not to spend the time to watch this. So we go through traditional arts of Asia, India, Hindu, Buddhist art, China, Korea, Japan, and the Islamic world again, and then through Spain. So the Dome of the Rock, the the Taj Mahal, and we end with Africa, Oceania, and the Americas. Okay, so little short movie here about the Burkina Faso and Easter Island, the Moai. This is my Think Disney's Moana. You get a view into, I'll bet, even if it's Pixar inspired, the culture that held ancestors as intermediaries between people and the gods. And the Native in North America, talking a little bit about the Navajo, the Zuni, the Hopi. There's so many, even in our area, Native work. It's hard to include everything, but this will give you a flavor of that. Here we go, the Miwok and the Pomo. And then pre-conquest Central and South America. And there's that Teotihuacan, Mexico pyramids. And we end with the Great Inca Road. Okay, so that's a lot of information. And I hope that you are able to spend the time and look at the videos. It's very easy chapters, but a lot of information. Okay, so again, if there's any questions, please send me an email. And I'm still working on your collage, just so you know, and I will have that done this week, I promise. And I will send you out another announcement with a link to it so you can see your consumption collage. Okay? All right. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.